in the back hall, and this is where the new pipework comes down from the solar panels on the roof. So we haven't repaired the ceiling yet. They'd already boxed in for us the pipework, and we've noticed that it's got a leak which is staining the boxwork and all the way down to the floor. So Mark's done some research and he's now going up on the roof to see if he can sort it out. Mark thinks that the sleeve around the pipework coming down from the solar panels through the house, that the sleeve is actually been cut back in one section up there, and that's allowing rainwater in, and it's just permeating down through the sleeve and into our hall. So he's just trying to cable tie it to secure it, stop the water leaking through.
So just up on the roof, on the little slate ladder, just come to have a little look at the pipework they put up, because we had a bit of a leak, but I think it's capillary action down the insulation. So this is like a polythene bag with insulation in it, with a pipe in it. It's really odd stuff, but they've managed to snag it in a few places. You can see the white fibres sticking out here, so it's just working its way down into the house. So we're just coming up to try and sort that out and seal things up a bit. Have a little look at this whilst I'm here, because this just looks a bit rubbish. So just sort that out whilst I'm at it.
Last summer I did quite a lot of work on the frontage of the main stable block, and the woodworks all had a good dose of stain. Mark made a couple of little shutters for those windows. Originally they would have had shutters that slide out either side for ventilation. There's also two windows at this end and another one at the other end, so I'm just going to sort those out. They've got lots of plastic in them that needs to be pulled out. I'll just go through into this bit, show you that. This is a window that I need to close up somehow to keep the weather out. So this is what I'm taking out of each window space. It's the old plastic that they had sort of nailed over the window frames when they lost the glass. They would have all been glazed originally. So they've put plastic sacking and plastic sacks, which are just all disintegrating, breaking into pieces. So I'm just going to clear all this mess up. The other thing I've got here is some old newspapers, and the walnuts that the mice bring in. So the newspaper is dated 2001. So I think that must be around the time that it was last used in there. This is all about farming. There's figures there for different wheat, sunflower, maize. So I've filled this window with bottles. Quite pleased with that. They're not quite even, so I'll have another go at those tomorrow. And I'll most likely put a little dab of silicone between each one just to hold it in place. My idea was to fill both spaces, but while I've been working in the barn, that one has actually had swallows flying in and out, so I'm going to leave that one open. The other thing I've been doing while I've been here is in the open barn where we cut all our wood. I've just been clearing this end. So this is going to be the entrance into the swimming pool. So it has a mezzanine floor, which we don't use. It's made of really good sized wood, and our idea is to take that down what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this side, put a fence across here, just a loose one, so that this section is just the entrance to the swimming pool, and we're going to replace the door likewise with the wood from the mezzanine, and that will go into the swimming pool.
So I'm in the bakery, and the lintel has been broken and fallen for a long time, so I thought I'll see if I can do something about it. So what I've done is I've strapped 2 pieces of timber to the one side, and I've lashed them temporarily to the other side, and then I've got a hydraulic jack here which I'm just gently lifting it it's going up, and what I'm going to do is do it in stages to the point where I can get it back roughly into position again, hopefully without falling on top of me. That'd be good. So on my second push, it's coming up quite nicely. I'm not unhappy with how it's coming up. Just got to keep going a little bit at a time, resetting and then doing it again.